and I'm lit. On a spacecraft in a new realm, that's it.
Hey y'all, welcome back. We're back with another video. Okay, I'm not gonna do a long intro, but we're just gonna jump into this one because I've seen this one pop up. This one is from Alchemist Empress. We've seen plenty videos from her. My name is Mel, if you do not know. Okay, I'm a spiritualist and I do a lot of spiritual shit, and yeah, welcome to my channel. Okay, so how about this? Let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay,
you are in consciousness. We're basically teaching to the converted now. It's not going to be too many other people that you got to come out, because it's not a movement. This is the key now. And we must stress this as we go on closer and closer into the apocalypse, or going to the end of the apocalypse. And we'll explain that too. This is not a movement whereas you got to go out and saying, you got to get the masses. So the reason why you don't think anything is going on, because you see the masses is all messed up. The whole key is you can't wake up 80 million people in the United States. Now when I say that, we're talking about 40 to 60 million black people, and we're talking about closely 80 million people when you talk about the black Hispanics that don't know that they're black, and the black Native Americans, there's some of them that still don't know that they're black. You see what I'm saying? And also you got a white element of that also too.
so I just found out that my dad's side of the family has, some of them were like Native Americans. That shit is cool as fuck. Which we already know, like they are already black anyway, but it's just cool to find out fun facts when you decoding yourself on your spiritual journey and you just keep going forward type shit. Like, I had to go back and look at a few readings, but the reason why we're not supposed to be waking up everybody is because that would cause a massive shift, and a lot of people ain't ready for that. And I feel like it also isn't divine order, okay? Because it's supposed to be one person at a time type thing, or a couple of people at a time. Because just imagine if everybody just woke the fuck up, like, and they were who they were supposed to be, and they like played their part. Like everything wouldn't be perfect just yet. It'll be a lot more chaos, kind of like how it's going on right now, because people are waking up. People are seeing what's real. People are outraged. People are contacting their ancestors. They're contacting other deities. They're contacting aliens or other, forces. I heard telepathy. So even through telepathy or whatever, you feel me? And just imagine the chaos. Cause honestly, we already seen it. You ain't gotta imagine it. It's already here. Look what's going on. You feel me? You got people acting crazy, killing each other, killing themselves. It's just a lot going on right now. And then with the spiritual community, you got so many people like just unhealed and jealous, and I don't know, just doing casting spells on people, sending stuff at people, and it's like you had no right to do that. That person ain't did nothing to you. You just unhealed type shit. And then now when you get your karma, you're gonna be looking crazy like, what do I do? Like you up there fighting with folks for no reason because you unhealed. But that's why we can't awake. Everybody can't be awakened, and that's why a lot of people don't need to know this knowledge either, because they're gonna be awakened, but some of them gonna use it for like their own good, not for like humanity or in a humility type of way. I don't know if I put that in a sentence right, but you know what I'm talking about.
You can't wake up. If you tried to wake up 80 million people, that means that you'll be here till the year 4000, and you still have about 3 million people that you woke up. It don't go like that, but we'll explain the metaphysical concept on what does occur. But the only ones that need to understand what's going on is the ones that's woke up now. Now let me explain this again. What do I mean by that? The reason why you are woke because some incarnation passed in the past history, a couple of thousand years ago. You said we're going into a hibernation. You see what I'm saying? You say, okay, we've been on this world for a couple of thousand millions of years. Now it's time for us to go through the metamorphosis stage where we go to a higher realm, back to the godhood. Now, at that particular time, you say, well, you actually gave this planet up. You see what I'm saying? You outgrew it and you gave it to the cracker. That's why he's still out there looking for trees and National Geographic and searching for all this kind of stuff and always exploring because he's a baby. So you said, I'm going to wake up one day and I'm going to retake my planet. But it's going to be on a greater level than what you think this physical shit where you got all the damn automobiles and the cars and up in some corporate office with some suit on. You said I'm going to wake up. So you encoded or decoded within yourself a timer to go off on which you would wake up into the future. So you set your timer to go off that would wake you up into the future. And that's why a lot of you are being woke. You are coming alive, or you are waking up, or you are already woke. It's just a matter, you know, when you wake, if you woke, somebody moved you into a new damn house while you were sleeping, you still got to learn the damn house and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of you still find out where the bathroom is. The key is you are woke, and the process of being awake is to stumble through the maze. You got it? But you set the timer on when you was going to wake up. You understand where I'm coming from? Now, the other people, they haven't woke up yet, but if those people set their time to wake up at 11 o'clock, and you woke up at 6, I'll be damn if I set my timer to wake up at 11. You understand where I'm coming from?
Trying to wake me
and
up.
you come up in there at 6 o'clock trying to wake my behind up. I won't be pissed off. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So the reason why you are catching resistance from the masses is because they haven't set their timers to wake up yet. There are some people that's woke, but they're searching. And that's why you can come and give a brother the knowledge. They got it the first day.
Period.
And they own it. They can understand it. Then you can have a person, they can go to all the meetings, they can go to all the things based on a social thing, and they still can't bear witness to nothing. Still dead. That means that all the learning, they still the nigga that they were in 1980s. So what you got is two different dimensions. You must understand. This is the physical world that is a hologram. But if you was to open yourselves up, the ones that are somehow interested in this knowledge.
Oh y'all make sure that y'all like my video, okay? Just a reminder, you know. And now we got this new shit talking about height or whatever. I'm trying to see what that be like. So you feel me? Go on, give me a few little height. You feel me? Help your girl out. Let me see what that by. You feel me? I want to see where it's gonna be. Okay. Ew. Anyway, let's get back to it.
And see another person that's rejecting this, you would find out that you will have a semi-dim light that's came on. And those people's light is still dormant. You understand what I'm saying? The reason why you can't tell is because you're looking with these two eyes, which is a cheat. This is an illusion. It only submits things which a series of events that do not exist. So the difference between you and the other brother and sister is they are more dormant. Their light is still off. It don't mean that they're negative. It's just that everybody don't wake up the same time.
When he was saying, like, when we go back to when he was talking about the eyes, like, you know, seeing things in a physical perspective or a not so spiritual or conscious perspective, I had to learn to, like, everybody not gonna understand your abilities, baby. Everybody not gonna understand your abilities. They ain't not gonna understand that you feel stuff, that you see stuff, that, you know, you've dreamed of stuff, or that you just know stuff. And you got to be like, sometimes you got to be strategic with how you talk to people, especially the ones you care about, you know what I'm saying, or you are trying to enlighten because you don't want to trigger them in a way. But sometimes I'm just blunt with that shit, you know, like, hey, I had a dream that I had to stop doing that because people look at that. I don't mind them looking at me like I'm crazy or nothing, but it's just like he said, some people are not ready for all that. So you gotta kind of be a little considerate and kind of let it unfold for them, which it will, especially if they hang around you. You know, eventually they gonna get triggered into some type of awakening. Okay, so don't be worried about who you can't awaken, or don't be worried about who ain't woke, because, or who ain't, you know, conscious, or however you want to put it. because eventually, you know, everybody gotta wake up. Whether that's in this dimension, this realm, this world, or whatever, this dream, this astral or the astral rather. Some people gotta wake up, you know. And then being awakened is like, it's different levels to that too. So this shit get deeper than the basic. Then people try to make it seem like this shit get real deep, and it get deep quick when you really like doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you know, whatever. So don't be worried about other people, really. I'm down, so I'll block a bitch, I'll unfriend a bitch, I'll forget a bitch, and just keep going. Cause like some shit, like as you grow in consciousness, you see why people are so ignorant, or you see like why you don't hang around certain people, because it holds no weight, you know. Why you don't need to do revenge or get back for certain people, or certain spirits or whatever, because it always comes back. It always does. Even if you don't see it, like, don't be worried about that shit. Even some people don't even have to do it. They don't have to pick up no camera. They don't have to do shit, because that's not what they're here for. You feel me? Their energy is different. Maybe they're here to be just a teacher. Maybe they're here to be just, you know, a singer or whatever. Some people just got people on their team, massive entities on their team that help them, you know. They just help them. Like, I know you're here for a special assignment, so we're not gonna let nothing happen to you. Type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how it be sometimes. Some people like, y'all don't understand, this shit deep. It's deeper than, I don't mean to disrespect our ancestors, but it's even deeper than the ancestors, you know? Because there's other deities you can talk to help you with whatever. But, you know, your ancestors, you gotta connect with them motherfuckers, because they know your ass. They know your ass.
You understand what I'm saying? Every morning. So based on nature and based on cycles, everything don't just come along the same time. Some flowers bloom before the other flowers. You understand the concept of what we're dealing with here? So now the key is, we're talking about time is going on, and don't make a difference how much you go and holler in their face. They're going to reject it for the simple fact they're in another dimension. They're somewhere in the 1980s.
Right.
And like I said before, you got Negroes that don't even have a clue. I mean, they be good people. You know, they pull down $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 a year. You know, they got the nice clothes on, and these people, these good people, some of these people got your back. They won't shit you. You can always depend on them. You understand what I'm saying? But they're still good, dead people. I mean, these people got your back up until the time when you start talking that crazy shit. You understand? You know the concept? And then all of a sudden they lose it. That is because if you are hollering, or if you are just speaking to a person, and that person is not woke up, that's like you coming in a damn room and saying, "Get up!" That'll scare the hell out of somebody. You understand what I'm saying?
That.
So what it is a piercing noise, not actually based on the range of your voice, but the things that you are saying, they do not compute. So therefore,
computer malfunction,
when they use logic and rationale, it does not compute with them.
That's like, y'all remember like the box TVs and the box flat screens with the big booty in the back, big back and stuff like that, big back. That's like trying to hook up a HDMI cord, you feel me, or a Type C into one of those. They ain't got that shit. They still stuck in their old ways, or they stuck in their old programming, old setup. So that's exactly what he's saying right there.
Because they are still using logic and rationale, which is only for the physical, mundane laws of the world. You understand what's going on here? So we must understand these particular things on what we're dealing with here.
Oh, no. Oh, I know we're going to stop right there, y'all. I know that's right. Well, let me see if I can find something else real quick. Oh, yeah, I seen that comment. The comment, it says, hardest thing to be awake is surrounded by the walking dead. We're going to start looking at the comments more often, because I don't never really look at the comments. It's a little something different. Yeah, no, for real, because they don't understand the shit. What they say, they know not what they do. They don't know they're being used by certain entities or certain agendas, you know, to hold up somebody else's agenda, or to stop your progress, or to stop the, you know, evolution of, you know, the world or consciousness, or however you want to call it. Like, I don't know, I mean, it's a part of the game though, you know. The best way to open, how many comments I have? Why ain't they going down no more? Oh, okay. The best way to open people's mind is embodying what you believe, to the point where it's undeniable. Exactly. You got to live. This walk, y'all, is this walk is it's all about your own personal truth, okay? It's not always gonna align. It's not even gonna always align with people that are conscious. They might think something totally different than yours. That don't mean, you know, y'all can't respect each other's views, or, you know, kind of see what each other's talking about or whatever. But it's legit. I don't want to use the word lonely, because it can get lonely, but especially when, like, people don't speak what you speak. It's like a foreign language. This conscious shit is like a foreign language. It's like people, like, some people don't understand it. Or, you know, like I say, you got other people who, okay, you got somebody that's talking about Buddhism, okay, but you over here, you're an occultist, or, you know, you're what's another thing? You're a Muslim, or I don't fucking know. You just something different than that person, and most of the time, all that shit aligns to the same shit. Most of the time, that's how it go. And I say it like that because everything comes from source. One damn source, not many sources, not as many expressions of source. Yes. So when you walking on your path, you have to understand that the more that you walk on, honestly, the more that you walk on the middle path, you will see things in a different light. Okay. I'm not saying, you know, you can't do left hand work, or you can't just do right hand work or something like that. But I'm saying be more open to people and what they bring to the table, what their beliefs bring to the table. I had to learn that too, and I still learn that sometimes. But I also know that you can't get caught up in what somebody else believes. You feel me? Because as soon as you subscribe to somebody else's conscious level or conscious being or whatever, that is when you fork over, or you forfeit your authentic nature. And the whole reason why we on this journey is to go back to source, which is an authentic nature. It's an authentic energy. Okay? Divine mother, primordial mothers, you know, great mothers. The source of our whole entire being. The pinch of source that we are is going back to source. So we all are multiple expressions, but still the same in the same breath, which is crazy, but it's unique, and it's something we just gotta fucking understand, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up since I ain't got another one to watch right now. But I will see y'all in the next video, okay? Please like, share, hype your girl up, you feel me? And even comment your thoughts, okay? I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!